What's up, everyone? My name is Tyler. You are watching Mom's Basement MMA, and today joining the program is an undefeated lightweight contender. He fights out of Gilbert Grappling in Harvey, Illinois, and he joins me ahead of his next fight at LFA 193. Steve Collins is on the program. Steve, welcome back. Good to have you back on the show, man. Last time I talked to you, you were an amateur. Now we're in the pros.
Yeah, man. It's been a pretty fun ride. It's been quick but fun. At the same time.
Well, we got a lot to talk about, but before we get into your handiwork, I need to talk a little bit about what's going on at your gym, G2. We have Bo. He is looking phenomenal right now. He's on a bit of a win streak. And then Jose Perez, of course, he's no longer in regional MMA. He went over to PFL. It seems like all you guys are leveling up. What's been going on with your gym lately?
Man, we just been in the gym working like all summer. Everybody been in the gym just working. I feel like everybody got a goal. We all got something to prove. We all want to prove that we can perform at the highest stage, and we want to prove that we the baddest motherfuckers out here. That like and that's everybody motto every time they come in practice. Like I want to prove that I'm better than my opponent, even if it's your sparring partner. It's like we all boys, so it's like we all trying to like, yeah, I got one up on you, like in a group chat, like, yeah, I got you today type.
Well, can you talk to me about Jose, like making it to the show, and just kind of like what does that mean for the rest of you guys? Because I know like your area, I know your gym. I'm pretty familiar with kind of like how it's been described to me from what Jose has told me about it, what Bo's told me about it. Like, what does it all mean for you guys to like know that like Jose is kind of like in the show, and probably not too much longer for the for you and Bo to make it there too?
It just showed me that hard work pay off, and if you want something bad enough, you can get it. To me, I don't know about everybody else, but to me, it means to me that I can do it. Like exactly what you said. Like it means to me that I can do it because I'm younger, and I'm still finding my rhythm, finding myself. So it's like seeing him do that at that stage. Like he threw 200 and what 80 something strikes. What he come from jiu-jitsu. He threw 280 strikes like that. Like watching that was crazy to me. And his whole camp, like I really been one of his main sparring partners. So it's like the feeling that I got from him winning, and it's like, damn, I was one of his main sparring partners, and it's like, okay, like I can do it.
Well, without giving away any secrets or anything, can you tell me like maybe one or two things that Bo and Jose have just kind of like done for you in terms of like your development? Is there like something that they taught you, whether it be inside the cage or out, that has really benefited you?
Well, Bo been around my combat sport life, like with wrestling and stuff. That's still a combat sport. He been around a long time, so Bo taught me a lot. Um, so MMA wise, I would say Bo, he taught me to just show up, like
Hmm.
just be there, without getting out too much secrets. He just taught me just to be there and put in the work and don't like hold back. You feel me? Because he Bo don't hold back. So Jose taught me to slow things down.
Hmm.
So like slowing things down, making my opponent do what I want them to do, so I can do what I want to do.
You come from like that underdog gym, and like everyone has like pretty much considered you the underdog going into all your pro fights. Not a lot of people out there look at you and be like, nah, this guy's 100% gonna win. And for a guy like you with your background and just the vibe that comes with being at your gym, when you look at that stuff on Tapology, like 8% of people on Collins to win, all 8% of those people are from Harvey, Illinois too. Like, does that piss you off? Does that make you laugh? Like, what is your like reaction to being an underdog for all these fights and going out and proving all these people wrong every single time you go out there to compete?
It's I mean I just laugh at it because I I know I'm good. Like if you would ask me, I feel like I'm the best. I'm gonna be the best lightweight ever. That's what I want to do. But you gotta be humble. But that's how I feel. So like when I see stuff like that, I'm like, okay, y'all gonna see. I'm surprised y'all, and I'm gonna flex in front of y'all, do my double flex. Like yeah, So that's how I feel. I like it. It just drive. It give me a little bit more to go. But now I feel like this. I feel like this fight. I don't feel like I'm gonna be the underdog because this is his. I think this is the guy first pro fight.
It is, yep.
Yeah, and hey, I really don't. I'm just going out here. I'm trying to finish this fight and get another fight, hopefully in October or something.
Well,
really.
let's talk about your most recent one. You went up against an undefeated guy in McKisick, and a lot of people again were on him to win that fight. But you go out there and you got the dominant victory. What are some of the things that you remember fighting him?
The guy was taller than I. Well, I knew he was tall, but it's like, yeah, he was tall. Like, I was like, yeah, he had reach. It wasn't nothing too extravagant.
Mm-hmm.
He was 3-0, and I was 1-0, and that's how I feel like that's why people thought I was gonna lose, because he was 3-0, 1-0. Then his dad was in his corner. I think his dad fought for CFFC. I don't know his dad's name, sorry, but I think he fought for CFFC. They were saying it, and then the kid been fighting. He was like bro, like 16. I was watching old kickboxing fights of him. Like I really did dive deep into my opponent. I
Mm-hmm.
watched him kickboxing like at 18, 16. And I knew that, he had some submission finishes, but it's like I go against Jose every day. So it's like, if you get my back, you're not finna keep my back. So it's like, when I went to my back in a fight, I got nervous, but I was like, bro, I go with Jose. That's easy. And I got up, and I was like, cool. But just definitely his range and his height. That's all it was, really.
Well, 2-0 record, like your career to date, you've gone out there and you've defied the odds, you've ruined some people's plans out there. 2-0, like how would you rate yourself as a fighter? Like two professional victories under your belt, like how satisfied have you been with your performances so far?
Um, I'm not satisfied. I feel like my last fight, I went into the fight, just trying to put in my 8 hours, just trying to put in what I need to put in to win. I feel like I could have finished the fight. And my first professional fight, it went to this distance, and I got dropped in the beginning. So I know it looked perfect. I'm 2-0, but it's like I see the small things, and people tell me in the gym all the time, my coaches, my team. So I got things to work on still. So I'm not satisfied. I'm grateful. I'm humbled, but I'm not satisfied at all. I need to start getting some finishes if I want to get to that
Well,
top stage.
Steve, the last fight, CFFC 127, that was in November of last year. Flash forward all the way to September of this year. Where do you feel you've improved the most as a fighter between the McKisick fight and the Daffron fight, the guy that you're about to fight here at the end of the month?
My striking, and my jiu-jitsu.
Hmm. Those are like the key elements. And of course, we're going up against a new opponent at LFA 193, Richard Daffron. But before I get into him specifically, you'll be making your LFA debut. LFA, you're talking about what a promotion that many think is like the top regional MMA promotion in the country. How excited are you to have the opportunity to showcase your skills and show the people at LFA what you're all about?
I'm very excited to fight for LFA. I also think LFA is one of the top promotions. And I just want to put on the show. I just want to put on a highlight performance, and just win in a great fashion.
Were
That's
you
really,
surprised that they reached out to you and like gave you the contract offer? Like did it kind of come out at left field? Like how did this the opportunity with them materialize?
I was asking my coach, like, I'm ready for a fight, and he was looking for me a fight, and like this fight came, like I knew about this fight for, like, I don't know, 3-4 months,
Oh
and
wow.
we was trying to schedule something in between, but we couldn't find it in between. So I've
Mm.
been training for this fight for a long time. I'm not gonna lie.
And were you a little nervous because you had an original opponent, Kelton Sneeve? He ended up dropping out. And how long did it take them to find a replacement for you? Were you kind of wondering, like, oh man, I might not even get an opportunity to fight through no fault of my own?
Yeah, I was nervous that I wasn't gonna get an opponent, but hey, I got an opponent. New contract came. I was getting ready for Kelton Sneeve. I still want to fight him.
Hmm.
Because he's 3-0, and I guess that'd be a next opponent, probably, if he get his cuts situated. But yeah, I was ready for him.
Hmm.
I was ready for him.
And with Sneeve to Richard Daffron, your new opponent, what can you tell me about the guy that you'll be facing? And, is it kind of, does it throw a curveball in terms of like your preparations as far as your training goes, or is it just business as usual and it doesn't make a difference?
I mean, G2 style is always business as usual. You know, you already know. That's why you said it. But it threw a curveball. Not really. It just all right. Got a guy that's not 3-0. You know, like I don't want to say it, but it's like easier. Like I mean, I'm gonna still be going harder, but it's like all right. I'm gonna approach it the same, but it's like I got that in my head. Like all right, this guy is not 3-0, so it's like don't be timid, don't be afraid. Like go ahead, be natural, be aware. You know.
Well, for you, Steve, you have an opportunity to not only go out there and get your third win, but I know the type of fighter that you are. And I know for a fact you want to finish in this fight. I know you want to knock this kid out. The past two fights, it's gone the distance, it's gone to decision. I know you don't want that in this fight. Without giving away any secrets, how do you think, like, what is the best path forward for you in order to get a knockout against Daffron in this fight?
Forward pressure. Forward pressure.
All right. We'll end it at that. We won't say we won't say too much more. But Steve, obviously for you, it's going to be another opportunity to compete a little bit closer to home. Do you expect to have a pretty big following of people from Illinois to make the trip over to Minnesota to watch you fight?
Yes, and I'm very happy. I found out that I got two separate groups of my family coming. You know, one group from my dad's side, and my mom and my uncle and my god brother and my sister. So yeah, I got people coming out. Then I got a friend that got his dad stay out there. So it's people gonna show up for me. People gonna show up for me. And I'm happy. At first, I thought it was gonna be just me and Dan out there, but it's people gonna come in, and after I secure the dub, it's gonna feel good to chill with everybody.
Obviously, now we have an opportunity for you to showcase your skills in front of a completely different audience. There's going to be a lot of people that are going to be tuning in to LFA 193, and they're going to be introduced to you for the very first time. They're going to see firsthand just kind of who this Collins kid is about, and all that. Like, for people who are brand new, who don't know about Gilbert Grappling, who don't know a lot about you or your teammates, what can they expect when they watch you perform here in a few weeks?
They can expect just a fight, just a brawl, just domination. Like we go, move forward, we step forward, we don't step back. I don't think I ever took a step back in a fight. Somebody said it to me in practice, and one day I was like, I don't know, maybe I don't think I did either. But you won't expect no step back, step forward, foot on the gas the whole time.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you tune in to watch Steve Collins fight. That'll be at LFA 193 on September 20th. And Steve, before I let you go, I want to actually give you the mic. If there's anyone that you want to thank, or if there are any shout outs that you need to do before I let you go, let's do it.
I just want to thank everybody in the G2 family, everybody that helps, help me work out, help me run, hold pass for me, the whole G2 family. I want to thank my family, my mom, everybody that is my support system that hold me down. And my fans, I mean, I'm not that big, but I know people watching me. So if you hate me or you love me, you're still a fan. So thank you for watching and stay tuned.
Sean O'Malley versus Marab, who you got?
Sean O'Malley.
All right. Well, so far nobody's taken Marab, so I'm asking this question. Everyone's taking O'Malley.
If Moran hit Sean O'Malley, now you got Sean O'Malley is not like stationary person, like he's moving. So it's gonna be a great fight though. But I got Sean. I love Sean ever since he was on the Dana White contender series.
Does he knock him out?
Possibility.
All right, possibility.
Possibility if he stay in there.
Well, I'm keeping my pick a secret. I haven't made my. I'll tell you after we're done recording. But in any event, there you folks have it. Make sure you tune in. LFA 193. Steve's gonna put on a hell of a show for you. You aren't gonna want to miss it. Steve, appreciate the time today, and I look forward to having you back on the program very soon, sir.
Yeah, have a good one, man. Appreciate you.